Hi everyone, welcome back to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we're on to the next 4-pan palette by Mcgrath. It's the Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad Deep Space Divinity. And it looks like this. I did this look with it. So let's just talk. I'm going to go in with my Morphe 456. I'm not struggling, but as a beginner with certain 4-pan palettes, I struggle. In the sense of, I like to have a crease shade. I know that's preference, and I understand that. So this is, obviously based on my preference, but I'm going to go in with this dark shade. What was it called? Rose, Nocturne? I think so. My eyes are really they're just not working for me like they used to. You know what I mean? My eyes used to be better than they are, but like with everything with age, I guess it all must at some point fade a little bit. I am going in very slow with this color because we can see that it is quite pigmented, to say the least. And I am using this as my crease color. So it's blending out lovely though. As dark as it is, it is blending nicely. Wow, okay. I kind of went in heavy-handed with this side, as you can clearly tell. So I had a little bit of trouble there due to that, but I was like, oh, this side we're going to go in very easily since I already know what happened on that side. And it's actually much easier. I have got a hair. I've had a hair all day on my nose and I can't find it, and it's driving me insane. But I will say this is blending really nicely. Of course, I got to get it built up in the same color depth as the one over there. Kind of liked it a little whiter, to be honest with you. But we got to do both eyes the same. I kind of knew not to go in so heavy-handed with that shadow, but I just didn't listen to myself. I was just like, let's just go. Because honestly, when looking at it, this made me nervous because the shadow is so dark, which means the whole look is going to be dark. Obviously. Which is fine if, that's the look you are going for and stuff. I get it. It's just not necessarily the look I go for. As far as like deepness and richness and stuff. But her shadows definitely pack a punch. No doubt there. I like bright, and I like darker colors, just like, I think I just have to work up to it, I'm not brave to just go in with like this, you know what I mean? It scares me. I'm going to run that same shade on my lower lash line. Again, very slowly. And we're going to build it up. I've been using my Morphe brushes with these looks, and I've not had any problems. using my Morphe brushes with her palettes. So if you know, are looking for brushes to work, because you don't really, synthetic brushes, certain ones really don't work well with her shadows. And I do understand that natural hair is, kind of expensive. I do prefer using my Refer brushes though, when using her shadows, to be honest with you. But at the same time, I want to, give alternatives. I also have used my Wayne Goss with her palettes from time to time, and they work lovely. I do have my Sonia G brushes, but I don't use them because I don't feel like I'm quite there to be messing with those brushes, and those brushes are expensive, but they're so beautiful. And I know it kind of sounds silly not to use what you got, but they're just so pretty. I do not want to mess them up at all. I don't know if I got that side as dark as this side, to be honest with you. I think maybe. We can always go back. All right, let's go into the next shade, which is Alien Moon. So I've already used this is the only matte in the palette I used it. I'm going to go into this one, which it says Alien Moon. I really can't tell by reading the back of these palettes if it's the correct shade or not, but this is a shade, it is beautiful. I mean, it looks green, and then it looks brown and maroon. You probably have this shade though in 1,000 palettes. It's a common shade anymore. I mean, it is what it is. It is beautiful though, no doubt there. And it goes on nicely. I didn't spray the brush or anything, or lay anything down on my eye. I could have, but I didn't, just so you can see how it performs. I didn't get any fallout or anything with it. And it is a beautiful shade. And it looks wet all by itself. It's very metallic. Okay. I think I got both eyes the same depth, I think. I probably could use a little more. Just a dab. It is really hard though to get these eyes the same. I'm not gonna lie, when I do one eye at a time, I do my best. But more importantly, you get to see how the shadows perform from a beginner, so that's all that really matters, to know whether you can work with it or not. The next shade I'm going to go into is, I believe it's Golden Aurora, and it's right there, right here by the side of the matte one. And I'm just going to put it right in my inner corner. It is a little bit too dark for my skin tone, but again, I'm just working with what I got in the palette. And I'm just flicking a little bit up in there. Like that. Okay. And then for the waterline, I grabbed my ColourPop in Joyride. And I think I need to get a new one. Maybe this is dried up or something, because it's not going on as dark as it once was, I don't think. For some reason, I believe this shade was so much darker. but I could be wrong. All right. Then for mascara, we're going to curl the lashes. And I'm using my Refer eyelash curler. And then I'm going to go in with my Lawless mascara. I'm trying to stick to just a couple mascaras to try them out, see what I really think of them. I need to start writing down my thoughts on stuff, because where I keep going back and forth between stuff, like I just don't remember, you know? Or I get them mixed up sometimes even. Like, I know if I like it or not, but, like, I don't know, like, how much I like it. But I do like this one for sure. It's a wet formula, though, I will say that. And the bristles are different a little bit than a lot of brushes I use. But I do like it. Okay. There we go. And then for bottom lashes, of course, I'm using my MAC. I better use this mirror for that one, or I'll have it all over myself. I'm trying not to talk too much while doing my mascara, because I always mess up with my mascara somehow, some way. Something always happens, you know what I mean? Alright. Let me brush away anything. Alrighty. So this is the final look using this palette. Let me show you. I think it's a pretty palette. I think that it is a very deep and dark palette. I don't necessarily know if you could make it a very like light and bright palette, but I don't believe that's what it's for. Obviously, it is called Deep Space, you know, Deep Space Divinity, and I do think that it does describe that very well, to be honest with you. I enjoyed it as far as getting myself out of my comfort zone, and of course the formula is amazing, you know, that's neither here nor there with these palettes. The formula is always there. It's more of whether or not it's your color story, you know. It's just based on if it's your color story. So, oh, I did get a little bit of fallout from that purple right there, a little bit. I probably didn't tap off my brush though, so that is probably my mistake there, most likely. Obviously it's my mistake. Let me rephrase that one. But all in all, I do like this palette. I do think it'll get you out of your comfort zone. I don't know if it's still available or not, but if it's color story that you like, I mean, go for it, you know. Again, it doesn't, for my skin tone, it doesn't have an inner corner highlight that is necessarily right for me, and it doesn't have a lighter crease shade that, you know, because I like to build. I feel more comfortable building the shades, let me say. But all in all, I think it's a beautiful palette. I think it definitely represents its name for sure. So, I mean, that's all I got for you, really. The applied easy, blended easy. I mean, you know, it's easy to come up with an eye look as far as that goes. But that's all I got for you today. I'll see you in my next video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I upload a lot. So we're going to keep on moving on it with the 4-pan palettes. I still have the ranking of the 6-pan palettes I got to do yet. However, she just launched a new 6-pan palette, which are shades that have already been done, but still, it's in a different format. So I may do a look with that and add that in with the 6-pan, since I haven't necessarily done that ranking yet. But I'm hoping to get it soon. It did ship, so hopefully it'll be here soon. I still have like 4 or 5 of these left to go, so I still have quite a few of these to go still. So I will see you in my next video, and until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.